Hey everyone. Today I'm going to be updating my top 10 superhero movies not based on comic books. As usual, I apologize in advance if I butcher any names, and as always, spoiler alert. Starting off, number 10 is Mystery Men. I don't know if Kinka Usher has never directed another movie out of choice or just never got another chance, but either way it's a shame because this movie is dope. This is a movie that just would not work with a less talented cast. Ben Stiller, Jeffrey Rush, Claire Forlani, William H. Macy, Hank Azaria, Janine Garofalo, Kel Mitchell, Paul Reubens, Wes Studi, and Greg Kinnear are all good if not great. The action is pretty good considering the obviously low budget. The writing is better and the humor hits more than it misses.
And now another useless fact.
This was the movie that introduced All-Star by Smash Mouth 2 years before Shrek used it.
This has been another useless fact.
I love some of the cameos we get during the recruiting montage.
Hi. I am Pencilhead.
And I am son of Pencilhead.
We erase crime.
2 generations of...
Right.
Yes, thank you.
I do it right?
Yeah, I think I like this.
I say.
I'm the ballerina man.
Oh, I don't need to see that. Thanks.
I am...
You copied me.
You copied me! Did not! Liar!
Now, ladies, now let's play nicely.
I'd say there's potential.
Oh, and I was really impressed with Jeffrey Rush's, I can't tell if it's a German or an Austrian accent, but it was pretty seamless. I mean, I'm no expert, but he didn't have any moments of, oops, my accent's slipping. Score is 3.5 out of 5. Number 9 is Freaks. I went into this knowing very little, and it was a pleasant surprise. This is a perfect example of how to make a low-budget movie. Apparently they had a budget of like $2 grand. I don't know if that's true, that's just what I've been able to find. But if that's the case, the visual effects look phenomenal.
You're freeing her. Such a waste.
The supporting cast is nothing special, but the 3 leads are all great. You have Bruce Dern and Emil Kirsch, no surprise, but little Lexi Kolker, it was just absolutely delightful. This movie has some parallels to real life. The fact that the cops will just shoot anyone they suspect of being abnormal is eerily similar to real life incidents where cops shoot a suspect before verifying whether or not they're armed.
Hello? Sir, is everything okay? Hello?
She's a bleeder! Stop resisting!
The fact that people with powers are treated like animals is very much like how ignorant people treat immigrants, and so on and so forth. And this movie also has a very strong Stephen King vibe that really works for me. Also, Poor Dallas. My score is 3.9 out of 5. Number 8 is Megamind. This movie is subversive, visually stunning, and most importantly, fun. This is a movie that knows when to use a cliche and when to subvert it, or when to find some other way to play with it. Will Ferrell, Tina Fey, Brad Pitt, Jonah Hill, and David Cross are all great. Jonah Hill, whew, that man is really good at playing a nice guy.
You see the good in everybody, even when it's not there. You're living a fantasy. There is no Easter Bunny, there is no Tooth Fairy, and there is no Queen of England. This is the real world, and you need to wake up.
You dare challenge Megamind?
This town isn't big enough for 2 supervillains.
Oh, you're a villain, all right. Just not a super one.
Yeah? What's the difference?
Presentation!
I knew you'd come back.
Well, that made one of us.
The musical score is excellent, and the soundtrack is awesome. The animation holds up pretty damn well a decade later, and the pacing is on point too. And since the obvious comparison is going to come up, yes, I prefer this movie over Despicable Me. The score is 4 out of 5. Number 7 is Incredibles 2. This is just a solid sequel, and totally worth the wait. The animation has improved over 14 years, the voice acting is all great.
I don't know if I can stay with it.
The writing is solid. I love the variety of new superheroes we get. Especially Void, she's awesome. Like in the first movie, Edna and Jack steal the show. Especially the latter's fight with the raccoon. The serious moments work, the comedy works. It's just a great movie. Score is 4.1 out of 5. Number 6 is Split. Oh yeah, this isn't just a horror movie. It's a supervillain origin story. And it was M. Night's return to form. And then Glass happened. And then Old happened. What happened to you, man? And also, I think I figured out why this movie was so great. It's because he wrote the script back in the early 2000s when he was still making good movies, but then it didn't get made until like 10, 15 years later. So at least we know why the fluke happened. Anyway, James McAvoy gives a tour de force performance here.
Dr. Fletcher. Dr. Fletcher. Who did that?
You did.
I swear I was on a bus. I don't remember anything after that. This is still September 18, 2014, right? There's a shotgun I bought. It's in the bottom cabinet hidden behind things. The shells are in my uniform closet out in the service hall. Kill me. Then kill me.
Now, I realize that the portrayal of DID is not completely accurate. However, they do get some stuff right. For example, the reason the alternate personalities exist is well within the realm of reality. They were created to protect the main personality. That's how it works in real life. So, at least they got some of the important stuff right. As a horror movie, this shit is very effectively creepy. The cinematography is just fantastic. The music is great. The main characters are well defined and fleshed out, and the climax is just awesome. The score is 4.4 out of 5. Number 5 is Thelma. I'm a straight man, and even I can appreciate the subtext in this movie. Thelma is the strange and wonderful tale of a young woman simultaneously discovering her superpowers and sexuality. From a visual standpoint, this movie is gorgeous. It's well shot and edited, the color palette is very pleasant to look at. Ely Harbo delivers a subtly powerful performance in the lead role. Kaya Wilkins is very good in her film debut. Henrik Raphaelsen and Helen Dorrit Peterson are both very good. And Thelma's powers in this movie are kind of terrifying. She's a reality warper who can't really control it. If she wants something badly enough, it will happen, but she can't fully control it, which is terrifying. My score is 4.5 out of 5. Number 4 is Chronicle. This is one of the more believable and unique superhero origin stories out there. Kids with superpowers aren't necessarily going to go out and be heroes, they're going to fuck around with their powers. And they might find out too. The camera work never feels professional, which is crucial for any found footage movie.
The needle we're looking at, and as you can see, there are several.
Andrew, look at me. This has to stop right now, okay? This is really, really bad.
Why did you catch him?
Listen, just focus, okay?
I dropped him. Why did you catch him?
Andrew, this is not a game. Do you understand? You're hurting people.
You're weak, man. You're all weak.
Andrew,
I'm stronger than all of this.
Andrew, listen to me, okay? Just, I need you to listen. Just focus for a second.
Do not tell me what to do.
The acting and the writing are both solid, and the special effects hold up really, really well a decade later. And best of all, it does it all in less than 85 minutes. Score is 4.6 out of 5. Number 3 is Unbreakable. My one big problem with this movie is the very end. We get a freeze frame and text telling us what happens. I mean, come on! On the one hand, I can appreciate the ballsy decision from Mr. Shyamalan. I can appreciate that. But on the other hand, the rule is show, don't tell. That's about it. Everything else is great. The acting, writing, pacing, music, action, it's all great. This was M. Night Shyamalan in his prime. This is back when his attempts to be different and stand out from the crowd worked more often than not. This shot of David being interviewed in the background and in focus, while the other survivor of the train crash bleeds out in the foreground and out of focus, is just fantastic.
Where were you sitting on the train?
Against the window.
In the passenger car?
Yeah. Where are the other passengers?
Was your family traveling with you? Did you get up from your seat? Are you certain you were in the passenger car?
Yes. Why are you looking at me like that?
Your train derailed. Some kind of malfunction. They only found 2 people alive so far. You and this man.
The score is 4.75 out of 5. Number 2 is The Incredibles. This is one of the best Pixar movies, if not the best. The voice acting is great, the music is excellent. The animation holds up surprisingly well, 18 years later. There are so many iconic moments and little details that there are just too many to list. I mean, Mr. Incredible literally saving the cat. The fact that in his office he has a jar of bullets that have bounced off of him. The fact that all of Elastigirl's plane jargon is accurate.
India Golf 909 transmitting in the blind guard. Disengage, repeat, disengage! Disengage, repeat, disengage!
No! Call off the missiles, I'll do anything!
Too late. 15 years too late.
Dash realizing he can run on water and reacting exactly the way a little kid would. And just so many more. The score is 4.9 out of 5. Finally, number 1 is Robocop. This movie is a masterpiece of dark satire. This is Paul Verhoeven at his best. The acting is solid across the board.
I don't want to fuck with you, son. But I got the connection. I got the sales organization. I got the muscle to shove enough of this factory so far up your stupid wop ass that you'll shit snow for a year.
Frankie, blow this cocksucker's head off.
Ooh, guns, guns, guns. Come on, Sal. Tigers are playing. 2 nights. I never miss a game.
Just kidding.
Come quietly or there will be trouble.
The action is violent and awesome. The writing is top-notch, the music is iconic, for a reason. And a lot of the satire is still very poignant to this day. I mean, honestly, the remake never stood a chance. That score is 5 out of 5. Hey everyone, let me know what you think. What are your favorites? Let me know down in the comments. Like and subscribe and all that. If you don't like the video, subscribe anyway so that you can be notified when I upload new videos and you can tell me why they suck, and hopefully maybe you'll have some decent feedback for me. That's all for now. Stay safe in these crazy times.